Welcome to this special interview with an extraordinary student from Vidyashilp Academy. Today, we have the privilege of talking to Kshemaahna, who has recently achieved an incredible milestone. Congrats on your Caltech admission. How did you feel when you first found out the news?
Hello everyone, I'm Kshemaahna Nagi from ISC 12B in Vidyashilp Academy. I was overjoyed. It was like a dream come true because Caltech is the hardest institution to get into. I was just elated when I heard the news and I nearly cried with joy, so yeah.
Can you describe the application process for Caltech? How did you prepare for the rigorous admission process, and what strategies did you use to stand out among thousands of applicants?
So Caltech requires quite a few components when it comes to the application. So you have the common application essay, and you have a few Caltech specific questions along with some additional optional questions. And besides that, you have to talk about your extracurricular passions as well as your academic honors, and also the SAT or the ACT requirement from this year onwards. And so my advice is just follow your passion, be curious and follow through on it. Try to excel at what you do.
How did you balance your schoolwork with preparation for standardized tests and application requirements?
Tentative plan for what you want to accomplish every day, so that accumulates to maybe a weekly goal or a monthly goal, and that makes sure you're on track to meet all of your different requirements, be it on the school front or maybe if you're giving a standardized examination. Yeah, that's how I balance things.
How did VSA help you achieve this goal?
So Vidyashilp Academy has been a huge support in making this possible, and I'd like to thank our head of school, Selvi ma'am. She's always been there, and not only did she support me throughout my journey, but she also gave me the academic freedom to make connections between what I learned in school, the problems I identified outside of the classroom, and all of these different connections that help come together to make a project successful. So she always encouraged me and everybody else in the school to follow our curiosity, and I'd like to thank her for the support, and also Ritu ma'am, who always helps us with these initiatives to upskill ourselves. So all of these different workshops and also all the support she gives. So she was there for us in a lot of ways, and all of my teachers who actually were there 24/7 answering my doubts and everybody else's doubts, no matter how late we asked them.
What are you most excited about as you prepare to attend Caltech?
I'm really excited about a lot of things at Caltech, but I would say the tremendous opportunities to research and just the wonderful community over there. So Caltech manages a lot of wonderful institutions. Like Caltech has the LIGO, the NASA JPL lab is managed by Caltech, and then there are lots of institutes within Caltech like the Resnick Sustainability Institute and all of these different research opportunities that are available to undergraduates. So that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Is there any particular philosophy or mindset that you follow which has helped you achieve your goals?
Yeah, I would say that it's two things. First is being curious and then having the courage to follow through with it, and then the second thing is to find a community that cares about the same things as you do, as well as find people who are passionate about different things, so that you can exchange ideas and possibly lead to some interesting discoveries.
What advice would you give to your juniors at our school who aspire to attend prestigious universities?
So the advice I would give is follow your passion. So if you do what you're passionate about and then try to present the most authentic application you can, that's very true to yourself, I feel like that is a better idea than trying to maybe look for activities or things that you think that would look good.
I heard your roots are from Sagar and you did your primary in another city. Why were you so persistent about doing your 11th and 12th in VSA?
Right, so I was really keen on coming back to Vidyashilp to like complete the journey in a full circle, because Vidyashilp has a very different environment from a lot of places, and allow you to pursue both your passions as well as balancing it with your curriculum, with the studies you're expected to do. That's one reason that brought me back to Shilp.
What is the process to represent India in the ISF?
To represent India at the ISF, first you need to come up with an original research idea, and you need to work on that, and then you apply to the fair called the IRIS National Fair, or you can go through other national fairs and then qualify for IRIS. But ultimately at the IRIS National Fair, after you reach the IRIS Fair, you'll be presenting your project. So you'll be making a presentation as well as a poster, a research poster with an abstract and all of your materials, methods, the results, what came out of it. And based on that, there will be quite a few experts from the field who will judge your project, and based on that, about 20 projects qualify for representing India at the ISEF. And there, at the Regional and International Science and Engineering Fair, you'll be presenting your project once again. And I competed in environmental engineering, which is one of the most competitive categories. And so that's the process of how you reach there.
And how did you feel when you won the competition?
So it was a really I was humbled and honored because I won two things at the ISEF. So I won a special award. So the United States Agency for International Development, USAID Science for Development Award, so first place in that, and in the category of climate and environment protection. And I also won third place in my own category, so that's environmental engineering.
Any particular core memory you have from the experience at ISEF?
The experience of me winning the ISEF is a memory that I think I'll remember. When it comes to core memories from the ISEF, I feel like there are a lot. I just met so many people from different cultures, and that just facilitated so many interesting conversations that lasted, late into the night. So that is one thing that I will never forget. And
can you please share your experience at United Nations World Water Forum?
So I was selected as the youngest speaker there at this session by the UNESCO, Water for Shared Prosperity, and where I talked a bit about my own research regarding heavy metal decontamination, as well as what I thought were promising the new technologies emerging in the field, and the perspective of young researchers who are just entering the field, and how it ties in with the work of experts who already established themselves. So it was a wonderful experience where it allows experts from different areas to talk to each other.
Is there anyone in particular you'd like to thank for their guidance and encouragement?
I'd like to give a big thank you to everybody here at Vidyashilp, especially Selvi ma'am, and my parents, especially my mom, who's always stood by me. And thank you for helping me reach it.
Thank you for joining us in celebrating Kshemaahna's success. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories from Vidyashilp Academy. Until next time, keep dreaming and striving for excellence.